When it comes to Sunny Isles Beach, images speak better than words. Known primarily for its crystal clear water and its luxury high-end condos, Sunny Isles Beach should definitely be on the top of the list if you plan to live by the beach in Miami. But don't think everything here is about luxury and high-end. There is a place for other type of people as well, and there are a couple of things that people really hate about living in Sunny Isles Beach. So in this video, I'll show you what it's like living in Sunny Isles Beach right now. Yes, hello my friends, welcome once again to this Florida channel. Jesus Balbuena my name. I'm a realtor in South Florida, and every single day I help people like you on their questions about moving and investing in South Florida. My friends, I really love it. So please don't be shy to shoot me a text, call me, I pick up the phone myself, or send me an email. And please like and subscribe for more videos like this. Don't forget to make a comment, it's really a motivation for me. And let's start with the location.
Sunny Isles Beach is a 2.5-mile long coastal city located on the Barrier Island in the Miami-Dade County. It is situated on the northeastern tip of the county between Bal Harbour and Golden Isles. The city is bounded by the Atlantic Ocean to the east and the Intercoastal Waterway to the west. Sunny Isles Beach is approximately 13 miles north of Miami and about 17 miles south of Fort Lauderdale, conveniently situated between these two major cities. The city is easily accessible via major roadways such as Collins Avenue, which runs from north to south along the Barrier Island, and the Willie Lehman Causeway, which connects Sunny Isles Beach to the mainland.
The community has a very unique atmosphere. It's like a mix of casual and funky, but elegant at the same time. I always say that Sunny Isles and Surfside are like an upscale version of South Beach. The demographics here differ a lot than in South Beach. Here is more high-end, like I said, while in South Beach is more oriented to a younger and casual population. Now let's talk about what Sunny Isles Beach has to offer to you as a resident. There are several parks here in Sunny Isles Beach where you can go out and walk the dog. You can play sports. You have the Pelican Park, you have the Golden Shores, you have the Town Center Park, and many others. However, some of these parks are exclusively for the use of Sunny Isles Beach residents. And you also have the Newport Fishing Pier, by the way. But we really have to talk about the main thing people really love here in Sunny Isles Beach. Yes, you guessed it. The beautiful sandy beaches are without a doubt the main attraction of living here on Sunny Isles Beach. And I actually found out this beach has won a couple of environmental awards for its great condition. And I may just take a look at this. This is the part where I don't have to talk much and just let you see everything. Take a look at this building. I feel like jumping into the water right now, especially with this heat. There are 20 beach entrances, public entrances throughout the city, and Sunny Isles Beach, here on the beach on Sunny Isles, feels more private because you mostly have only condos and a few hotels. And like I told you earlier, all these are residences. And the sand is so wide that it gives you a lot of space to spread out, so that's why it feels more private. You also may think that since you have all these luxury condos right here, all these beaches are private, but not really. This is where I'm at right now. You can come here and enjoy it as well yourself. And I actually like coming here in the afternoon because these buildings are so tall that they give you a place to shade in. I don't like the beach when it's too hot, too sunny, to be honest. I may be the only one, but it is what it is. And I mentioned you this also in my video about Bay Harbor Islands. The link is in the description. Check that video because I really think that's my best video about living in a city yet, so check it out.
There is also the Haulover Marina, and from here you can go to the ocean very quickly. But keep in mind you will have to use the Haulover inlet, and I want to advise you, if you're in a small boat, to take another route when the tide is high because it can get really crazy and really dangerous as well. Right across from the marina you have the Haulover Park, where you can also go to the beach, but make sure you go to the right place because there is a section that is only for adults. Be aware of this if you go with kids. I also have to mention the Lira River Park, where you can do a bunch of activities such as kayak, biking, fishing, and of course more beach. Additionally, Sunny Isles Beach is also a popular destination for snorkeling and scuba diving because there is a variety of marine life, including dolphins, manatees, and various species of tropical fish.
So this is Collins Avenue, this is Sunny Isles Beach, main and only way to go throughout the city. Just across the street from these condos you see right here on Collins Avenue on the beach, you will see several shopping centers. You have pretty much like a mile long of shopping centers. any type of businesses you can think of. You have gyms, dentists, title company, and of course you have a few restaurants where the food is really great. And once again, the walkability is amazing. So depending on where you go, you could go walking from your home to your shopping center. And by the way, when you walk, you will notice that the street is super neat. You don't see ever anything like a tissue or anything on the street. I always seen Sunny Isles Beach as a super clean city. Wow, man, I feel like that bus was gonna hit me. Anyways, so I guess that property tax money does go somewhere. Wow, man, I'm scared with that bus. So there you go. Now, I'm not Cuban, I'm from Venezuela, but this is one of the best coffees in Miami. I usually go with the cortadito or café con leche, and the food is pretty good as well. If you see a Cuban restaurant full of Russian people, you know it's good. And you may say, why Russians? Well, one thing that I haven't told you is that Sunny Isles is also known as Little Moscow or Little Russia. There is a big Russian community here, so naturally you will see a lot of businesses and restaurants such as this one you see right here. They have pretty good food. You can buy your groceries as well, and they have a lot of products from Russia. You literally have everything here in Sunny Isles by walking distance. Pretty much, it all depends on where you live, like I said earlier.
Keep in mind, Sunny Isles is close to multiple places. You're only 10 minutes away from the Aventura Mall and Bar Harbor shops if you want something more on the higher end, and you're also 35 minutes away from downtown Fort Lauderdale and 30 minutes away from Wynwood, 35 minutes away to downtown Miami, and about 25 minutes away from South Beach.
The public school system in Sunny Isles Beach has a pretty good reputation. This is the Norman S. Errol Cup in Sunny Isles Beach, K through 8 by the way. For high school, you have the Alonzo Tracy Morning. It's in North Miami, about 50 minutes away or so. And you also have another pretty good district, a school district about 50 minutes away in Bay Harbor Islands. That is a K through 9 elementary middle school, another good one. But when it comes to do the research for your schools, I suggest you to use niche.com and greatschools.org. So you do your own research and then you contact me, so we look for the property in the area you pick. Most residences that are on Sunny Isles Beach are condos, and I already told you about those luxury condos that are by the beach. But there are other types of buildings as well that don't have much luxury, to put it that way, and it's actually here on the west of Sunny Isles, which is west of Collins Avenue. From here you can still see those big buildings that are right on the beach, right on Collins Avenue, but here is just another vibe. Don't get me wrong though, I really love it in here. Take a look at this. I really love this neighborhood. It's gonna be hard for me to give you the concept about living on Sunny Isles Beach, but don't worry, I'll give it to you. However, I should really say that this is what I like about these neighborhoods in Miami that are close to the beach. Yes, you're in the city, you can feel the fast life and everything, you have restaurants, everything is close, but you still have a sense of community, which is something I really value a lot. And you don't find this often here in Miami. There are a few neighborhoods that can give you this sense of community, such as Sunny Isles, of course. You have Surfside, you have Bay Harbor Islands, you have Key Biscayne, and a few others as well that are by the beach with a big sense of community. So this is great. The median sales price here in Sunny Isles Beach is $735,000, but to be more accurate, when it comes to a 2-bedroom condo, you will start finding listings at $375,000 more or less here in Winston Towers. Within 174th Street, by the way, all this street all the way to the end, only Winston Towers buildings. There are like 10 or 12, something like that. But like I said, $375,000. I know in Avila condo, you can also find affordable 2-bedroom condos. But the truth is, if you want to find more variety, you will see prices starting at $500,000. And if you want to be right on the beach, you will start at $800,000, $900,000, and the prices can go really high. They go to 30 million, 40 million. The other day I saw in Aqualina one condo for sale at $80 million. Really high, right? Single family homes are very limited here in Sunny Isles, which to me it can be considered as a con. The area where you will see most single family homes is this one right here, from 191st all the way to 185th. However, as small as it is, I really like it because it looks very family oriented. You will see a lot of modern houses, and I also have to say that I saw a lot of empty lots. such as this one you see right here. I also saw a lot of fixer-uppers. I also saw a lot of houses under construction, which means you may find a good deal right here in Sunny Isles. You will also find more single-family homes here just south of 163rd Street. These streets are a little bit more private, and one thing that I noticed on Google Maps is that some of these houses, they have like a man-made island in the back for recreational area, which is pretty cool, by the way. You will start seeing two-bedroom single-family homes here on Sunny Isles Beach around the 1.5 million mark. But to be honest, single-family homes are very limited here, so most likely you will be in a higher range. It is what it is. Now, I want to tell you that one thing people really complain about Sunny Isles, while I show you the porch design, by the way, this is where Messi lives, but this is not the con that I was going to tell you. I was referring to the traffic. Yes, the traffic. Sunny Isles is a very small city, so this avenue you see right here, Collins Avenue, is the only way to go in and out of Sunny Isles. Of course, you will have the traffic from going north on Hollywood to the south on South Beach. So you have, this is very congested. So I'm going to give you a life-saving advice and tell you that avoid at all costs passing through this area on Fridays from 4 to 7. It can get pretty heavy. Now, let's say for some reason there is no traffic here on Collins Avenue and you want to get to your place faster. You really have to be careful of that because police is always on the lookout for any mistake you make when driving. Just like in Bay Harbor, here this is a very safe place, so police is not always busy, to put it that way, and thankfully so. I really like it. But like I said, you gotta be careful because otherwise you're gonna get a ticket, and this is the place where they like to be, just by the ramp on taking the Lehman Causeway. So be careful, don't say I didn't warn you. The cost of living in Sunny Isles Beach is another con that you will find about living in here. As I told you earlier, real estate prices are above South Florida's median sales price, so not everybody will be able to afford. But real estate is not the only thing that is expensive here on Sunny Isles Beach. I also noticed that gas in Sunny Isles Beach is a little bit higher than the rest in Miami, and I actually did some research for this video, and yes, gas in Sunny Isles Beach is 10% higher than the rest of Miami. So finding a parking space to go to the beach here on Sunny Isles Beach is not easy. So I decided to park quickly right here across the street in this shopping center to shoot something for this video. When I came back, I saw that my car is no longer here. It was towed. I guess I deserve it. But anyways, I'm gonna get my car. Please like and subscribe for more videos like this. I hope you find this one useful and see you on the next one. Hasta la vista.